Don't move to LA. Please, don't do it. Don't move to New York City. Don't move to Atlanta. Don't move to Miami. And please don't move to Chicago. You know, a lot of you have this pie in the sky dream, especially when it comes to moving to California. A lot of y'all think the Golden State, my home state, is a place where your dreams can come true. But understand something. California dreaming can lead to you California scheming. Now, what do I mean by this? A lot of people move to Los Angeles, right? A lot of people move to the Bay Area, but specifically Los Angeles, because you want to be a star. You want to be a rap star. You want to be a movie star. You want to be a model. You want to be a director. You want to be a producer. You want to do all types of entertaining things, but understand something. Let me explain something to you. The reason why I was so successful when I ran my publicity firm in rap for over 8 years here in Los Angeles, why I easily made $150,000 to $200,000 a year in Los Angeles from the ages of 25 all the way up to 31. The reason why I was able to do that for so long is because I got lucky. I got lucky. It wasn't that I had the best rappers. I didn't have the best rappers. I mean, fuck, you can go look at my old catalog. I ain't got to name niggas' names, but them niggas ain't the best rappers. But I knew them well enough to know they would get popular. So I got lucky. I got lightning in a bottle. You know how many people I know moved to LA with this dollar and a dream shit? They came out here with a couple of $1,000s and they left the same fucking way, hat in their hand. Most people barely live in LA less than 3 to 5 years. You know why? Because they're broke. They come out here. LA is a sexy bitch. Don't get me wrong. I love this city. But don't come here trying to find yourself. There's a reason why they call this place Lost Angels. Lost Angels. Because a lot of you are allured by the sex appeal of Los Angeles, and you get out here, you don't have a fucking plan, you don't have a career, you just come out here with a dream. A fucking dream. And that dream can turn into a goddamn nightmare. Trust and believe. I've seen so many people lose it all in Los Angeles. Hell, I lost it all at one point. But I came out here with money. And I came out here with a career. I actually was making money before I moved here. I know too many people move out here with this, I'm just going to make my rap dreams happen because I'm going to be in the city. Really look at the numbers. LA is a transplant city. California has become a transplant state in a lot of ways between Los Angeles and San Francisco and Oakland. A lot of transplants. A lot of you nerds move to the Bay with your tech dreams. I have the next unicorn app. Don't move out here without a career already. Don't move out here with just money saved. Understand, California is expensive as fuck. And that rent come around every 30 to 31 days. And the landlord don't give a fuck about your unicorn dreams at all. You know how many times the landlords heard shit like that? Oh man, I'm waiting on my signing bonus from Arista Records. I'm waiting on my advance from Paramount. That shit don't pay the rent, bro. You dig? Don't move out here just with just a dream. Move out here with a plan. Have a career already set up. Have something that's making you money. Have something that can pay your rent and your bills, and you still got a couple of $1,000 left over to invest. A lot of y'all use this rap shit as a reason not to get a real fucking career. I live in a building full of artists, and most of them niggas suck. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Most of them are not that great. Everybody wants to be a fucking rapper. Everybody wants to be the next Travis Barker and be a fucking drummer. I got a nigga down my hallway. This nigga plays the drums every Sunday like clockwork. and he's terrible. And he's been playing the drums for years, and he's terrible. Luckily, it's during football, and I have my TV up loud, and it's faint, but he's terrible. He's terrible, you know. There's a bunch of niggas in my building who are fashion designers, and they buy the cheapest print-on-demand shit. They get these Gildan t-shirts. If you know anything about fashion, they get the Gildan t-shirt, the cheapest t-shirt, and they get the print-on-demand shit, and they want to sell this shirt that they got with horrible design, horribly pixelated, for fucking $80. A lot of y'all have LA fucked up. LA is not a douchey place. It's not. It's you transplants come out here with your douchey attitudes. You are a nerd back home. You are a nerd back home in Greenville, South Carolina. You are a nerd back home in Aurora, Illinois. You are a nerd back home in Des Moines, Iowa. You are a nerd back home in Spokane, Washington. You are a nerd even in Boise, Idaho. And you come out here and try to reinvent yourself, and you turn into this fucking broke douchebag. You don't have any money, but you're bougie. You know, most Angelenos, the people that actually were raised here, are cool people. LA's a very blue collar city. Don't let Hollywood get you fucked up out here. Don't do that. Don't do it. There's a big difference between Hollywood and Los Angeles. And a lot of y'all come out here with this Hollywood fantasy, but it's never going to be fulfilled. You know, there was a lot of people that came out here with that same dollar and a dream attitude, and now they're on the picket lines on Sunset in front of Netflix studios right now. The SAG niggas, the Screen Actors Guild niggas, and then the actors, you know, the screenwriters. All these motherfuckers are picketing. You dig? Do you really want to get into that industry? And it really doesn't matter how good looking you are. It doesn't matter how great of a singer you are. My nigga, you could be the next Usher. You could be the next Jay-Z. You could be the next Brandy. You could be the next Nia Long. You could be the next Tom Cruise, but it doesn't make a fucking difference, because at the end of the day, Hollywood is a politics game. Okay? So it ain't about how talented you are. It's about who you know, and are they willing to give you an opportunity to get through those doors. So I'm gonna tell you this: before you decide to pack up your little raggedy 2008 Honda Accord with 250,000 miles on it and pack up your whole life in the back seat, and you drive way out here from your little flyover state, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, wherever the fuck you from, and you come out here and you was a nerd back home, and now you're like, you know what, I'm gonna move to Hollywood and become a rap star. I'm gonna come to LA and become the biggest goddamn actor. And you put on your little cheap counterfeit Ray-Bans, and you drive over that 10 freeway into Los Angeles. And you see those big fucking lights of downtown, and you drive through Hollywood, down Hollywood Boulevard, and you really see what Hollywood is. You see all those homeless people on Hollywood Boulevard. You didn't see that in the TV and movies, did you? Don't get it fucked up. Hollywood is a very, very, very dangerous place. Honestly, I lived in Hollywood for 7 years when I first moved to LA. And Hollywood was more dangerous than any city I ever lived in. Niggas was getting stabbed and shot every fucking week around the corner from my house. No bullshit. And I lived in a nice apartment, but it was still in Hollywood. It's like living in Times Square. So before you move out here, please make sure you have a career already. Don't move out here with a dollar and a dream, because this city will eat you alive. Trust and believe that. Okay?